Alright, hi everyone. In this video I'm going to show you some basic procedures in reference to using two cameras when recording a video. Now, I do a two camera situation in two different scenarios. One will be like if I'm doing a product review right here on my desk. I'll have a secondary camera. I'll have a webcam, which is what I'm using. It's a regular cam on top of my monitor, and then I'll have a secondary camera, usually a GoPro, and I'll just clip it on this little flexible thing, and I'll clamp it to my desk. You see, and say like I'm doing a product review on like this Jackery 100. It's to generate a little power bank that you can charge stuff in or plug stuff into. So I would have this, and then I would have this. Okay, it's a webcam. And so what I would do is start my screen record. Let me steady this a bit. Start the screen record, press the button to start my GoPro, and then do like a clap. And you'll hear this later when I'm editing in Filmora and showing you. So I'll start both and then do this clap to sync, and the take number. This is take one and take two, and I'll go like this without speaking before or after. So you just see the peak, and it's easy to line up this audio peak in the file when you do an isolated clap, although you'll see other similarities in both timelines. So let's move into the Filmora program, and we'll take it from there. All right, so let's begin from dragging in the clips. Let me see if I can move this out of the way and dragging this over. Now here's two clips. I have a GoPro and I have a screen record. So I named them so it's a little bit easier to figure out what's going on. So let's drag that in. I like creating proxy files. I'm going to take this. I have two monitors, so there's one to the right. I just dragged that too. It comes in handy. Let's expand this all the way. And make sure we have at least two video tracks. If not, you can click on Add Video Track. All right, so we're going to bring down the screen record first. All right, and don't butt it up against the beginning of the timeline. Leave some space, and I'll show you why in a minute. Let's bring down the GoPro. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for, in the waveforms, that little spike, that clap. And you can see it here. And you can look at the rest of the timeline, the rest of each clip, and you can see they pretty much match up with the audio wave file. But we want to lock it in. So what we're going to do is zoom in. Right here, we're going to click on that little arrow, right? And we're going to go move back to that clap. Let's grab this. Here we go. And as you see, we're almost locked in. Right there. Look at that. Let's play it and see what happens. All right, welcome everyone. In this video... All right, so there's a little doubling going on, but it's close enough for me. Now, let me just move one of these out a little bit, and you'll hear how out of sync it is.
All right, welcome everyone. In this video,
Okay, so let's go back. Hit the undo. So it's pretty lined up. Okay, so now we're going to clean up the beginning. Now, don't go yet because there's more to it, or you can mess yourself up. So what I'm going to do is clean it up. I'm going to clip it right after the clap, which is this peak here. And I'm going to select both, Command and the mouse. Cut these babies and get rid of that. That. All right, and here's another important thing right here. Over here, you see this auto ripple? You want that off because if it's on, it's automatically going to fill a gap in your video clips, and then you'll throw this out of sync. So keep this auto ripple off, and let's select these and drag these back to the beginning of the timeline. Boom. Okay. Butted right up against the timeline. All right, now you're going to decide which audio that you want to use. Now, the screen, I'm using my higher quality SM58 Shure. It's got an inline amplifier. And so I'm going to stick with this. On the GoPro, we're using the GoPro audio. I don't want it. So first of all, let's get rid of it. So we're going to just select that clip. Make sure you're not selecting both. Okay, let's select the GoPro clip. And we're going to detach the audio, right? And that's going to drop it to right here. Okay, and we're going to delete that baby. Let's get rid of it. Get it out of the way. Okay, so now we got kind of like just a video on that. Let's bring this down. And then we're going to detach this audio, the main audio. This is really, really important. Detach it. Let it drop to the bottom. All right, you don't need it to be a fatty. We got everything synced up. Now, why do you do that? Because when you clip the top to switch to a different angle, and here's what I do. Suppose I want to do a quick switch to my phone on the GoPro, right? If you look at the main screen, it's just showing the desktop. I'm going to select the top clip, okay? Go here, clip, and take it out. Now, if I left the audio attached, it would have took the audio with it, and the audio would drop out right here in this spot. But we have it separate, and we're going to have the audio continuously running throughout the whole timeline. So let me just show you. We'll go back to the screen. I'll run it.
In this video, I am going to show you how to add a Home Depot receiver.
Okay, you see how we switched to that? No, that's how you switch. That's one way to do it. Just remove certain areas to reveal the bottom video. You can do it either or. If you're mostly going to focus on one particular clip, I would leave it at the top. And then the secondary one that you're going to go back and forth to, I would leave it on the bottom. Let me make this a little bigger again. And say we wanted to cut again to my phone. Well, let's see if there's something where I'm doing more stuff. Maybe around here. All right, we're going to remove that. And move that. There we go. Okay, so
It's entered already, so I'm going to get an error. And you'll see something went wrong. So if you get that message,
okay.
It probably means that...
So you see, again, that's how you switch. All right, so there you go. Those are the core basics. Using a 2-camera system and editing a 2-camera system. I know this is pretty simple. There's more variables involved when you're adding more clips and you're putting more stuff in here. But these are the core basics. So I hope this helped you out. Appreciate it if you give a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.